Alright, good morning. So yesterday I ended up doing about 34 miles. I was aiming for more like 35, but then I saw a really nice campsite just right beside the trail. So I was like, oh, I've done 34 miles, that's probably good enough. Easily could have done another mile. It was like 9:15 at that point or something. But yeah, pretty solid day yesterday, and I'm hoping I can do something similar today. I'm going to aim for 35 again, so we'll see how that goes. Also, last night before I went to set up camp, I could hear in the distance further down the trail, I could hear some weird like screeching kind of noise. And it's kind of like pitch black at night. I'm just like hiking with my flashlight or torch and like, yeah, just heard the screeching noise. I don't know, some kind of animal. I have no idea really, but it was a weird noise. And I really just like, I don't get scared easily. But when it's dark and you hear weird noises in the forest and you're totally alone, I was just like, I don't want to hike anymore. I just want to camp. And there was such a nice spot. But yeah, I don't normally get scared easily, but sometimes at night when you're just in the middle of nowhere in the forest, it can be a little bit scary sometimes, I won't lie. Also, if you're watching this video, it's actually really likely that I've already finished the trail because, yeah, there's about a 2 week delay on the videos, or actually maybe a bit more than 2 weeks. And so, yeah, if you're watching this video, if this video is out, then it's very likely that I am done. I've finished the CDT. No guarantees. Maybe something goes wrong up ahead. We'll see, but probably I'm finished. There's actually a really easy way to check if I've finished or not, and that is just go to my Instagram, because as soon as I finish the trail, or like a day after, I'll make a post on Instagram saying I finish. So you can go check my Instagram and see if I've finished the trail. There'll be a link in the description box. There's always a link in the description box to my Instagram, and I post a lot of really amazing photos there. So honestly, it's worth checking out because, yeah, there's a lot of like just the highlights, the best photos are all on Instagram. So, but yeah, you can go there and see if I finished the trail or not. Rumor has it that there might be trail magic just up ahead, so fingers crossed. I'm really hoping there might be some trail magic in the next couple of minutes. I might be reaching some trail magic, which would be nice. There's actually a guy who I met a while ago called Guru, and he was hiking the CDT, but he got off trail. I think around Yellowstone he left the trail. I think he was just done with it. He didn't really feel like continuing, and apparently he's up here doing trail magic. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he's here. Alright, so I got some amazing trail magic from Guru. Big thank you to Guru for making me pancakes and giving me a couple of beers. So that was really nice. So I just hung out there for a bit, yeah, drinking beers and eating pancakes at like 11 a.m. or yeah, it was a nice time. So Guru actually lives in his van, and he has a nice setup with his van. He's, kind of designed and built the inside himself, and it's well done. He's turned his van into a nice little home, so he can just live anywhere. So he's just been out in the middle of nowhere in Montana on this dirt road for like the last 10 days, he said, just giving trail magic to hikers. So yeah, really nice of him to do that. And so I hung out there for about an hour, and then after a few miles of hiking, I came across some more trail magic. No one there, but just a cooler filled with, you know, cold drinks. So that was really nice, because it is actually kind of hot on these dirt roads out here. I'm in the shade now, but for a while it was just kind of like an exposed dirt road walk. So yeah, anyway, a couple of things of trail magic around here, which is really nice to see. And honestly, there hasn't really been that much trail magic on the CDT. I kind of expected more. Not that, like, you know, obviously I always appreciate whatever I get and I'm very grateful, but most of the trail magic on the CDT is just like, you know, the term trail magic basically just means receiving gifts, essentially, while you're hiking. Usually like drinks or food or whatever it may be. But yeah, most of the time on the CDT it's just been like random, just like random locals just occasionally seeing you and giving you something, which is always really, really nice. But there hasn't been much in terms of like organized trail magic, like someone like Guru, you know, like setting up and being there for like 10 days making pancakes, and if you get there in the afternoon he makes you grilled cheese. So I don't know, there hasn't been much of that out here. And like I said, obviously I can't complain. I really appreciate anything that I get. But I've heard that on the Pacific Crest Trail and the Appalachian Trail that there's a lot of organized trail magic. I've heard that you can smell the trail magic before you see it. You know, like as you get approaching a trailhead or a road intersection, you know, you'll be able to smell the bacon and eggs or whatever it may be, the pizza. That's what I've heard. I think the PCT and the AT have a lot of like organized trail magic where people go out and set up like a big thing and they're out there all the time. Alright, so I've actually just reached a highway which goes into a town, goes to the town of Helena. And Helena is a decent sized town and it actually sounds kind of nice, but I have enough food to keep going, so I'm actually planning on skipping this town. So I'm not going to hitchhike into Helena here, I'm just going to keep hiking on the CDT. Wow, that was really crazy. I just basically stumbled upon the biggest herd of elk I've ever seen. There were just like countless elk. I have no idea how many. I would say minimum 30, but like maybe up to 50. I don't really, it's hard to say. Could be more than that, honestly. I mean, they were just like, seemed like endless, like how many elk there were. But it was so hard to film them. And also, yeah, it was unfortunate. I wasn't really able to film them. I mean, first of all, when I saw them, I just wanted to watch them. I just wanted to look. And so I was looking for a bit. And then I pulled out my camera. It takes a moment to get it ready. And by the time I could actually start filming, they were already like sprinting off. But before I started filming, I had basically stumbled upon them. I guess they didn't hear me coming. And I got like really close to the whole herd. I was like sneaking up on them. And then they saw me. They all looked at me at the same time. And then they all just started running. It was really cool. It was just crazy how many there were. I mean, I honestly think there could have been about 50 or something like that. It just seemed like endless elk. Like they were just everywhere in the forest and in that meadow. And I was like so close to them. So you could get a really good look at them. It was really cool. Alright, so it's like 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30 now. And I think I've done about 30 miles so far. So I do want to reach at least 33 today. Hasn't been as much of a push as it was yesterday. It's been actually fairly easy though today. It's just that I stopped for a while with Guru's Trail Magic, and then I also stopped to chat to a few different hikers. So I haven't gone at the pace that I wanted to do, but I think I'll hit 33, maybe aim for 35, but I don't know how late I'm gonna hike. Depends on the terrain and stuff like that. See how I'm feeling. But yeah, anyway, cruisey. See you guys tomorrow.